How's it going, wonderful people? It's Ninja Flash here, and welcome back to the expert walkthrough of Dark Souls 3. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pop all my souls that I have, and just have them with me so I could level up afterwards. Pop. And the bigger the soul is, the more souls you get. So for example, a fading soul would give you 50 souls compared to a soul of a disordered corpse, which will give you about 200 souls. But you want to make sure that you pop them. You could also save them, but I usually just like to just accumulate them and then just have them with me. Alright, so now what we're going to do is head to the top part of the FirelinkShrine to pick up another soul of a deserted corpse. And then we're going to do the tree jump. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're light, so even with my full armor on, I wasn't able to do the jump, so I ended up taking off all my armor. The jump is kind of tricky, you just have to know where to jump, specifically. Yeah, but mostly in this video, I will just finish up FirelinkShrine talking to all the NPCs, as well as getting that secret Titanite lizard that's on behind the FirelinkShrine. And then in the next episode, I'll start with the high wall of Lothric. Yep. Hup. Booski. No. The struggle is real. Nailed it. Alright, so right there you pick up the homeward bones, and then I'm going to put on my armor set again. That's my shield and my sword. Alright, so now what we're going to do is make our way down and then head to the right. Over here you'll run into our trading NPCs, the crows. Now the crows, you can trade in multiple items, but for me right now I need upgrade materials, so I'm gonna drop a firebomb there to get myself some Titanite shard. Gets you 1 Titanite shard. And then I'm also gonna drop a homeward bone because the homeward bone will give me a gesture called Call Over, and also it will give me a piece of the Solaris armor. The gauntlets, I believe. So once you've traded those items, what you want to do is go carefully make your way left and pick up the Estus shard that's to the right. That's the Estus shard. And now we're going to head back out, because there's a secret path which leads to a Titanite lizard, which will give us another upgrade material called a Twinkling Titanite. Now, a Twinkling Titanite is used to upgrade weapons and shields with special abilities. So like, some weapons within the game have special abilities that they do, and for those you can only upgrade them with Twinkling Titanite. So here's that lizard, smack, smack, and smack. And Twinkling Titanite only upgrades to +5, but it still does relatively high damage, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the place where the crows were and go straight to a wall that's across from them. Because that's an illusionary wall and you could break it and go through it. Alright, just walk straight. I always find them annoying when I don't need to trade and they just go, you. Alright, so smack. And then just run. And jump. You don't want to land like I did, you just want to come down here and open up this chest to get yourself a silver serpent ring. Now, a silver serpent ring, what it does is increase the amount of souls that you get from enemies that you kill. So since this is early game, this is a perfect ring for us because we're trying to get as many souls as possible. Now that we've got everything from FirelinkShrine, let's go level up. Let's go talk to our waifu.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm Firekeeper.
So right now my goal is just to hit the strength requirements, strength and dex requirements to wield a claymore. So the requirements are for it 16 strength and 13 dex. That's going to be my base. That's what I'm going to focus on right now. And then whatever other points that I have left, they'll go into vigor and endurance.
Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen one, to be unkindled. I'm Ashen one. Very well, then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, so 16 strength. And 13 dex. Alright, so the rest of the points should go into vigor and endurance. I'm going to try to get my vigor a little bit higher and then focus everything else on endurance. Debating if I should put those points into strength or vitality, but now I'm just going to stick to endurance. I'm going to need it later.
Farewell, Ashen one. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, now let's go talk to the Shrine Head Maiden. She's going to be like our resource dealer, or shopkeep. She's going to give us items that we need.
am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen one, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Alright, so let's buy the White Sign Stone for Jolly Cooperation. And then get some wood arrow. We're going to get 40 exactly, because we're going to use them to kill the dragon that's on top of the stairs on High Wall of Lothric.
Ashen one, be on.
Alright, this is our blacksmith Andre. He can upgrade our weapons.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Yeah, he gives us a lot of good information when you exhaust his dialogue. And let's just reinforce the Estus shard that we got, and then allot our Estus, because we're not going to need the blue Ashen Estus class for FP at the moment.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them to break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would. There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
And after you exhaust his dialogue, you get the hurrah gesture from him, which is nice.
Pretty be careful.
Alright, so now let's go talk to our last NPC. He's actually a Lord of Cinders. Ludlet of Courtland, or Corland. He's just a simple dude who you can trade boss souls for items.
Thou art unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludlet of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Knowest thou? So it I may
All in all, I gotta say, he's a pretty cool dude to hang out with. You can kill him to get the skull ring, which essentially aggroes most enemies towards you, so I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so now let's head to the High Wall of Lothric and we'll pick it up from there. And I would recommend that you, every time you come to FirelinkShrine, to exhaust all NPCs' dialogues, because they have hidden gestures and hidden items that they give you sometimes, which can be really helpful, and it also progresses their quest lines. So I'll highly recommend it. Alright, so we spawn in this abandoned room. So before I go open the door, right behind us, we have something that looks like a Lord Vessel with a bonfire sword. That looks cool. Alright. Look at that gorgeous view. If only I had to praise the sun gesture right now, I would praise so hard. But you see all those bridges and areas, we're going to be going to there eventually. It's just going to be nice. Alright, so that's the High Wall of Lothric bonfire. Alright guys, that's all the times that I have for this video. And I will probably catch you guys in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.